So I'm Jeremy Musighi. I'm CEO of Orb Collective. Orb Collective is a service provider to the Balancer DAO. We're one of the core teams that supports the Balancer protocol. And yeah, it's my first time in India. I'm very excited to be here at ETH India. I'm looking forward to more innovation happening on top of liquidity pools. I think that there's a very vast space of potential for how AMMs, automated market makers, can be used more in DeFi. And I think liquidity pools are really a key primitive that I look forward to seeing more experimentation and exploration happening. The ETH global community I find to be very open, very collaborative, very passionate. I really enjoy meeting people at ETH Global events because I find that they're usually working on something that's very interesting, that they really care about, and that has opportunity to make an impact. So it's always a pleasure to hang out with the community. Here in India, I find that there's a lot of energy from the community, and it's a lot of young, talented people, a lot of technical, developers, engineers. So I think, like, speaking about the community here that I've been getting to know, I find them very impressive, and it makes me excited to see, so much young talent here and so much interest in Web3. In general, around the world, I find the Ethereum community to be the most incredible people, really. Like, intelligent, passionate, ambitious, curious, open-minded, and really, like, friendly, not much ego, and really nice to be around. Yeah, working in Web3 and in DeFi can be overwhelming because, in my case, running a company is challenging, and it's a lot of work. But when you're part of a decentralized community, there's more. There's another layer on top of that, which is you need to be a representative publicly to a decentralized community on behalf of your project, and to be ready to explain your decisions and your strategic vision, and defend something that that perhaps other people don't agree with, and also, most importantly, to be open to receive feedback from people who are outside of your project but care about it, or people who are outside of your company but care about the project overall. So I would say that your question was, how do you keep sane? I think you keep sane by remembering why you're here, remembering why you're working on what you're working on, and staying in touch with, like, what makes you happy and what you're passionate about. There's always going to be challenges, there's always going to be moments that are very difficult, and you're going to really be tested. But that's all, I think, good for you, and it's something that gives you an opportunity to grow, as a builder, as a leader, and whatever skills it is that you're developing. I would encourage people who are curious about Web3 and crypto to really jump in and explore. It's a very exciting space. It's still in its infancy. It's going to grow a lot from where it is right now. And I think anyone who's getting involved today has really, really big opportunities to build things that can change the way the future looks. I think that what we're developing in DeFi is bringing about a world that is safer, more fair, more accessible to all people who use financial products and services. But Web3 also goes beyond finance. I think it will touch all areas of our lives, and I think whatever it is that people are excited about is they can find something to work on or to experiment with in this space. My advice for first-time hackers is really to make learning your #1 priority, to approach your project not with some predefined necessarily end goal in mind, but with a curiosity, with a desire to explore, and a desire to learn and experiment and see where things go. I think that's when the most special things happen.